Vines and Rushes, which is about 10 minutes north of Ripon. We're actually going today to pick up the grapes. We'll be testing St. Pepin grapes, and we're going to be giving grapes from different vineyards from Vines and Rushes. They're going to provide us with wine so we can test the beginning and end products of the wine and grapes. So a little bit about grape aroma profiling. It's been studied heavily in the South because that's where vineyards are more prevalent. Chemical concentrations change heavily within grapes during the maturation process. And typically the grapes from the South have more flavor and compared to the northern wineries. Grapes that are more mature have different sugar levels, acidity, and amounts of phenols and aroma profiles than less mature grapes. And then certain types of grapes can only be grown at certain temperature ranges, and the grapes found here in Wisconsin are more acidic.
Okay, so first we're going to test for the total phenols in all of the grapes. So to do that, we're going to have to put the grapes that they give us and put them in a blender and then centrifuge them to get just the grape juice out of them, not the skins or pits or anything like that. So then we're going to take the grape juice and we're going to be able to dilute it like we did in the iron lab and put it through the spectrophotometer to get a curve, and then we'll determine the amount of phenols in that versus the amount of phenols in the wine in the different types of grapes. We can also use these solutions to find the pH and the sugar levels in the grapes and stuff like that. So then after we do that, we're going to do an aroma profile on the grapes using the GCMS. And we're doing that because that can tell us the amount of concentrations of things that are like very small. So we're going to get a standard solution so that we know what something that has a known concentration that we can compare the wine and the grapes to, and then we're going to put it in the GCMS and it will tell you the levels of the different things.
So that's using step one. We're going to get ester and flavonoid concentration out of it, and this is going to tell us how mature grapes produce more flavor. And then if we look at the aroma profiling, it'll help us find the concentrations and identify volatile and non-volatile compounds in grapes that contribute to the intensity of the flavor. So collectively, we'll be able to report back to the vineyard and help them decide the maturity level of grapes and what produces the best and most flavorful